This video was recorded in the Broadway Lafayette subway station in Manhattan last May 1st at 2:24 p.m. The woman filming, Yvette Rosario, has just witnessed a struggle in her subway car. The man in the white t-shirt being held on the floor is Jordan Neely. He is 30 years old, homeless, and diagnosed with schizophrenia. He boarded the train at the previous stop. Witnesses say Neely entered the car and immediately began threatening passengers, saying he was, quote, ready to die and would kill a motherfucker. Daniel Penny, a 24-year-old student and former Marine from Long Island, took Neely to the ground and put him in a chokehold. He's the blonde guy there, restraining Neely. These 6 minutes will change everything for both men. Neely will be rushed to the hospital and declared dead. Penny will go to a police precinct where his statement will kick off a legal case that's ongoing right now in Manhattan. It's one that could land him in prison for 15 years. This case divided America almost immediately. On one side, those who say Penny is a racially motivated murderer, a vigilante who thought he could put his hands on a poor black man because he was poor and black. On the other, those who believe Penny is a hero who protected his fellow riders in the face of soaring violent crime and inaction from government and police. Over the past month, I've spent day after day in a Manhattan courtroom covering the trial of Daniel Penny. I've read hundreds of pages of Jordan Neely's medical records and seen images of his autopsy. I've seen Penny's mother hold back tears on the stand as she vouched for her son's kindness. I've heard from witnesses, police, and the medical examiner. But as the trial comes to a close, basic questions still remain about exactly what happened on that subway train. It all comes back to these 6 minutes when Penny and Neely struggled on the floor of a subway car. Prosecutors say Neely's last voluntary movement was at this moment, 2:28 p.m. 51 seconds later, Penny let go of him. The medical examiner says Neely died a short time later from a chokehold, compression of his neck. What you're about to see is body cam footage from police arriving at the scene.
New York City 911, you need police, fire, or medical? New York City 911, you need police, fire, medical. New York City 911, you need police, fire, medical. Hi, we need an ambulance and cops. We just need a cop at Broadway, that's here street. Someone's attacking here at the train. This is inside the train station? Yes. Okay, Broadway, Lafayette, uptown, downtown platform. Uptown. Okay, and this is the F, right? Yeah. Male or female being attacked? I don't know. He's trying to attack everybody. Oh, a guy's trying to do it. Okay, give me further description. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Indian? He's black. What color is he? They're holding them down. They're holding him down right now. How many people? There's just two. There's one man white man holding it down. Holding the homeless guy down. Okay. Any weapons? Anybody injured at this time? No, nobody. Okay, they're coming as we speak.
We got on This project one. You came like the train. You got anything on that? That? You got anything on that? No, I don't know. I just Yo, my man. I just put him out. Yo. You say you just put him out? Oh. We hit a bus.
In this moment, before Neely's body was taken from the train, before Penny went to the police station, the story had effectively been written. Archetypes had already been cast. In the following days, a New York Times opinion headline read, quote, "Making people uncomfortable can now get you killed." On MSNBC, Joy Reid said, "The one person who was in danger obviously was Jordan Neely." Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez claimed, long before Penny was even arrested, that Neely had been, quote, "murdered." Representative Jamal Bowman went even further, calling Neely's death an execution. But then there is the body camera footage, the relief that witnesses, fellow passengers, told police they felt when Penny took charge.
You want to know what happened?
Yeah, I can tell you what happened.
Yeah, what happened?
He was there, right? I was in before him. Then he came in, like, he put, like, his hand so he could come in, right?
Okay.
I guess he was pissed or something, but I looked at him, right? And then he started taking off his sweater, dummy hard, and then he threw it. And then he told, like, everyone that he had, like, a rough day and that he don't care what happens today. He don't care about going to jail, but that someone's dying today.
Bro, move a little. You can come to me. Was that a fight at all?
No, he came on the train. I was sitting right there. I was sitting next to everybody that was moving. That was the last one I was sitting. He came on the train. He was like, yo, I'm looking for food. I'm looking for this shit. But like, he was ready to risk it all, basically. He was like basically, he's going to tell the people about to hurt somebody. He was on the floor. He's like, I'm ready to hurt somebody. I'm ready to do this. And he was right here. Like I said, I don't think he did nothing wrong. Everybody moved, and he was about to start his people. He came in and he tried to this while the cop was coming. They took mad. I was falling out home.
Yeah.
They took mad long to come. He was trying to resist him while somebody came. They took mad long.
Okay.
He got on the train. He was ready to like. I see him take on the he got on the train. He dropped his phone. He's like, I'm ready to hurt anybody. I'm hungry. I'm ready to go back to $100. And dude got up, he saw he was about to hurt somebody, and he got up and he was trained. And he was trying to run into
Where's that at?
I don't know. You saw everything on everything? Absolutely.
No, you saw everything, okay?
This young lady right here.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you see?
What did I see? I was sitting up there, I heard the young man that's on the floor saying, you know, hey, I'm willing to die, you know? I'll do anything. I'm willing to die. I'll go to jail. I don't care. And he was saying it so loud that everyone turned around. So the young man, he got belligerent and he tackled him down.
Oh.
He was tackled in the brown jacket, the one that just went past.
The guy in the brown jacket.
Yeah, you got to see the guy in the brown jacket.
You got to put the guy to the briefs. You got a brown jacket, tan jacket. Take him to the briefs right now. And take it away.
So he took him to the ground. The guy with the brown jacket took him to the ground.
Yeah, he took him around him, not a hard chokehold, just enough to secure him, and the guy fought. And he kept holding him, all right? And then that's when everybody totally realized what was going on. And I think this guy's on drugs, you know, because when he came in, he was unbelievably off the charts. He scared the living daylights out of him.
How did he bring him down to the ground? Like he picked him up and throw him on the ground?
I think he stood up, grabbed him, turned him around, and put him to the ground.
All right.
Those witnesses could never have known anything about Daniel Penny and Jordan Neely when Neely rushed the train car shouting that he was ready to die. They had not heard the words of his Aunt Carolyn, who later said the system had failed him. No one knew that his mother had been bludgeoned to death when he was a teen, that he had aged out of the foster care system onto the streets. But they also didn't know that he had been diagnosed with schizophrenia and was in and out of mental health treatment. And they didn't know that he had been arrested 42 times. At this point, despite all the scientific evidence I've seen in court, the question of life and death becomes almost metaphysical. Testifying, the medical examiner conceded that she didn't wait for full toxicology results before declaring Neely's death a homicide. An expert for the defense said other factors, including schizophrenia, sickle cell condition that can make it harder to breathe, and the drug K2 in his system, all could have played a part. The remarkable thing about this case is how many pieces of evidence cut both ways. For the people who have been following the case, few, if any, are undecided on how they feel about it. And most people I've spoken with at the trial say the evidence presented in court has changed absolutely nothing for them. If, at the start of this trial, you thought of Penny as a racist vigilante, a not guilty verdict won't change your mind. It will just prove that the system is racist too. And if you went into this trial thinking of Penny as a hero, A guilty verdict is yet more proof of progressive politics getting in the way of justice. A jury of Daniel Penny's peers will decide his fate. But so many Americans have already made up their minds.
This was a lynching.
This was a terrifying situation.
The one person who was in danger obviously was Jordan Neely.
Jordan Neely committing crimes willy-nilly.
42 arrests.
He deserved to live.
To step in as a good Samaritan and protect people.
AOC, what do you think about Governor DeSantis calling Penny a good Samaritan?
I think he should read a Bible.
Daniel Penny is a hero.
It is unfortunate what happened, but thank God he was there.
There'll be no justice. There'll be no peace.